Hi, hello, welcome back to my channel. I wanted to take some time to express a few of my unpopular opinions in the K-pop sphere. Let's get on with the video. I'm not someone who has a specific taste when it comes to K-pop or music in general. I usually like the weird or disliked songs like Wadada by Kepler or Signal by Twice. But I also have those guilty pleasure songs which typically come from SM groups. Sticker, Zimzalabim, and Get a Guitar are a few examples of songs I turn on when I want a good mood lifter. There are songs I like that are weird and quirky, but are really good songs in my opinion. Ring Ding Dong by Shinee, I Got a Boy by Girls' Generation, and Dum Dum by Red Velvet introduced me to K-pop are still so iconic and fun. The Riznes by Taemin, aside from the Goofy Gen Alpha Brainrot title, is a great song. Even aespa is a group that I love from the fourth generation for their weird SM sound. I do give SM's producers props for keeping a consistent sound. I recently learned about this situation through Twitter, and I'm still taken aback. If you don't know, Anton, a member of Rise, is at the center of an odd controversy because one of his friends, who is a girl, posted pictures of them hanging out in her private story. Someone in her private story reposted those pictures for God knows why and sparked dating rumors for Anton. The girl who originally posted these photos has recently came out and debunked these rumors by clarifying that they are long-term friends. I just can't wrap my head around these negative responses to this situation. Being mad that these idols are young and turned? That sounds like a skill issue if you ask me. I'm glad this situation, alongside Karina's recent relationship announcement, has reached foreigners' eyes and ears because they've basically been calling these crazy K-nets a bunch of weirdos for blowing things out of proportion, and I can't help but chuckle. Now, I love LE SSERAFIM and they're one of my favorite girl groups from the fourth gen. Their indestructible concept is so intriguing, and I love how they've made it a point to say that they want to change up the industry. But I would like to know, in what ways have they been changing the industry? Wanting to change up beauty standards is fine and dandy, but in what way is that happening? Black Swan would be a group that I'd say changes up beauty standards by simply having non-East Asian members. I would also say that i-dle is a group that's been successful with causing commotion in the industry, as they've had songs pulled from award shows. The only big conversations around LE SSERAFIM that I've seen are the Garam situation and the criticism around Yoonchae, which is usually warranted. It just seems very performative. There are good English songs in K-pop. Typically, Twice's songs are always good, but I can't stand when companies go the typical funk or minimalistic pop route when making English songs for their group so they can promote internationally, more specifically in the United States. Us foreign fans, speaking from an American standpoint, got into K-pop most likely because of its distinctive sound and style compared to the music released in the United States. Imagine how jarring it must be to hear Butter by BTS and want to get into K-pop. Then you try getting into other music, and it's drastically different. I feel like I wouldn't be as upset if it weren't for the fact that the majority of these songs end up sounding like copy and paste songs for what the companies think will chart well in the United States. I give Super M their praise for their promotional approach by keeping their SM sound to promote in the United States. Stray Kids had been one of my core groups since I started listening to K-pop in 2020. But recently, their music has started losing its wow factor. I can pinpoint this to their 5-star album. I like S-Class as a title track, but I only liked 2 B-sides, Top Line and Collision, but the rest are kinda muddled together with how they sound. The same goes for their recent album, Rockstar. I like La 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 La, but when it comes to the B-sides, I only liked Cover Me. I've seen someone else on YouTube say it's starting to sound like Stray Kids are parodying themselves with the noise music shtick, and I couldn't agree more. It's like with their new releases, they have to keep telling us how unique they are when they could just let the music speak for itself. I don't know, I'll always have love for Stray Kids though. Oh, good grief. It is insane that in 2024, there are still people who deny that K-pop was heavily influenced by black culture. Lee Soo-man of SM Entertainment has stated that SM was inspired by Motown, an iconic black music label, and JYP has even stated multiple times that he is heavily inspired by black music artists, which is very noticeable if you listen to his songs like Switch to Me, which is obviously inspired by Bobby Brown. If we keep K-pop Korean, as these racists want, that goes for the non-Korean Asian members too, and I doubt they think of that when they say this. Also, no more rappers in the group since hip-hop comes from us as well. Being a black K-pop stan is mind-boggling. You have Korean fans and even artists telling us how much they dislike us while wanting to take from our culture. Then you're even got other black people telling us that we're not wanted in these communities, as if we're not being reminded of it every 3 to 5 business days. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please like, comment below, and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video. See you later.